So the one I was trying to think of is I wanted to get the spelling and the pronunciation right because it's a show that's hard to find. It's called Ace Galaksi or Ace Galaxy if you look at it.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and this is one where somebody emailed me, as they do, saying, go listen to my show. And I'm like, well, it's on the list. I'll listen to it. And then I started listening to it, and I'm like, this is hilarious, and it's exactly my sense of humor. It's just exactly like sort of nonsensical wordplay, and then you get inside the characters' heads, and I was listening to it, and I was thinking, God, I'm not giving this enough attention because I listen to audio drama at night, and I fall asleep, and then I missed the end of the show, so I got to go back, and it took me like 3 or 4 weeks to get through it with that technique, and then I just listened to it straight one day, and so I emailed the person who had made it back, and I said, I'm going to post about your show, but I also I sort of maybe this is I'm remembering it wrong, but I said, but I'm only going to do that if you'll be my friend, because she you could tell her humor was the show, and I just wanted a person like that to be my friend, and so she did this 6 episode show that is really, really funny, completely bonkers. It's very much like Douglas Adams, except it's completely set on the Earth, except also it's set in another dimension that looks at the entire universe and takes examples often from the Earth as to why the universe is so strange. And it's very, very strange and very Canadian, and it's very much like what you would see on CBC radio back when they did radio drama. But now that they don't do that, it's sort of only going to be a podcast, I think. So that's acegalaxy.com is the website, and it's Galaksi.
Thank you, because I was like, the way you say it, it's not obviously Galaxy, so... Yeah,
it's the show's called The Destiny of Special Agent Ace Galaksi. And the thing, I always transpose it, the special destiny of Agent Ace Galaksi, but it's the destiny of Special Agent Ace Galaksi.
Is this the one where, like, there's a tennis shoe and...
Exactly.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
A tennis shoe
That is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely insane, really.
Right.
And that makes it sound bad, but actually it's very touching because it's also a romance, and it's got sort of the people not believing, thinking everybody's crazy, and but they're looking for a connection, and very existential. I'm making it sound kind of highbrow as well, but
it's really good. Yeah, you just have to listen to it.
It's very, very humane. And the thing is the way I'm talking about it sounds like I'm plugging it because she's my friend. Well, the only reason she's my friend is because I loved it so much that I said, it's kind of a weird backwards way of getting somebody to plug your podcast is to make them love you and then love your show so much that they talk about.
No, that would be
that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it shouldn't be podcasting. Shouldn't be like the boys' club that we were talking about earlier, that Hall of Mirrors. It should be, good content rises to the top and gets disseminated because it's good content.
Exactly.